Ranger School. Ranger School is one of the toughest courses a service member can find themselves in. Members from all branches go out of their way to get a coveted spot at Ranger School to learn how to be better leaders and warriors. Since its inception in 1950, little has changed at Ranger School. This course is so tough that historically 1 out of every 2 people finish training. With that said, what do you have to go through to earn that Ranger tab? What's up everyone, General Discharge here. If you want to learn what it takes to get through Ranger School, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comments section below. We check everything. Ranger School is a 61-day course that is divided into 3 phases: Benning Phase, Mountain Phase, and Swamp Phase. Each of these phases are conducted at different locations and have different focuses to them. Benning Phase occurs in and around Camp Rogers and Camp Darby at Fort Benning, Georgia. Mountain Phase is conducted at Camp Merrill in the remote mountains of Georgia, and the Swamp Phase is conducted in the coastal swamps at various locations near Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. Before we get into each of the phases, let's clear the air for a second. Just because you complete Ranger School does not mean you are a U.S. Army Ranger. You just have the Ranger tab, which looks like this. While that is something to be proud of and is a great accomplishment, it's different from being a member of the 75th Ranger Regiment. Army Rangers go through RASP, earn the Ranger Scroll, which looks like this, and then later complete Ranger School as well. With that out of the way, let's go over the first phase you'll go through: Benning Phase. Benning Phase is the crawl phase of Ranger School, where students learn the fundamentals of squad-level mission planning and aims to assess a soldier's physical stamina, mental toughness, and establishes the tactical fundamentals required for follow-on phases of Ranger School. It kicks off with the first part of the phase, Ranger Assessment Phase, or RAP for short. RAP is responsible for about 60% of those who fail out of Ranger School. Right off the bat, you'll have to pass the Ranger Physical Assessment, known as the RPA, which is 49 push-ups, 59 sit-ups, a 5-mile run in 40 minutes or less, and 6 chin-ups. After the RPA, the fun has only begun. You'll roll right into the Combat Water Survival Assessment, Land Navigation, a 2.1 mile buddy run, the Malvesti Field Obstacle Course, Demolitions Training, Airborne Refresher Training, and if you're still there at the end of RAP, a 12-mile ruck march in full gear. If you don't finish this in under 3 hours, you'll be dropped right then and there. If you make it through RAP, you'll go to the second part of the Benning Phase at Camp Darby, which is called Squad Combat Operations. This part begins with fast-paced instruction on troop leading procedures, principles of patrolling, demolitions, fieldcraft, and basic battle drills focused towards squad ambush and reconnaissance missions. Before you begin practical application on what you have learned, you'll negotiate the Darby Queen Obstacle Course, consisting of 20 obstacles stretched over 1 mile of uneven hilly terrain. Upon completion of the Darby Queen, you'll conduct 3 days of non-graded squad-level patrols, one of which is entirely cadre-led. After the last non-graded patrol day, you'll conduct 2 days of graded patrols, 1 airborne operation, and 4 more days of graded patrols before moving on to the Mountain Phase of Ranger School. In order to move forward, each student must demonstrate their ability to plan, prepare, resource, and execute a combat patrol as a squad leader or team leader. Next up is the Mountain Phase. In this phase, you'll receive instruction on military mountaineering tasks, mobility training, as well as techniques for employing a platoon for continuous combat patrol operations in a mountainous environment. You'll further develop your ability to command and control platoon-sized patrols through planning, preparing, and executing a variety of combat patrol missions. The rugged terrain, severe weather, hunger, mental and physical fatigue, and the emotional stress that you'll encounter will give you the opportunity to gauge your own capabilities and limitations as well as that of your peers. For the first 2 days of the phase, you'll learn about knots, beats, anchor points, rope management, and the basics of climbing and rappelling. Then you'll conduct a 2-day exercise at Iona Mountain. After that, you will receive training in combat techniques. You'll get classes on movement to contact, patrol base, troop leading procedures, and operations orders. To finish out the phase, you'll perform several days of both day and nighttime combat patrols. These missions will range from movements to contact, vehicle and personnel ambushes, and raids on comms and mortar sites. During all of this, you'll be going through rugged terrain, scaling mountains, and crossing rivers. You'll be tired, hungry, and mentally drained. That's another thing Ranger School is known for, the lack of food. You'll definitely go through periods of being hungry, and will most definitely lose weight while you're here. Once you make it through the mountain phase, you're on to the last phase, the swamp phase. This phase focuses on the continued development of combat arms functional skills. You'll receive instruction on waterborne operations, small boat movements, and stream crossings upon arrival. You'll execute practical exercises and extended platoon-level operations executed in a coastal swamp environment to test your ability to operate effectively under conditions of extreme mental and physical stress. You'll also receive the skills needed to survive in a rainforest and swamp environment, and there are specially trained reptile experts who teach you to not fear the wildlife you'll encounter out there. And to finish it off, you'll conduct 10 days of more patrols and 2 field training exercises. These are fast-paced, highly stressful, and challenging exercises in which you'll be evaluated on your ability to apply small unit tactics and techniques. After all of that, you'll finally earn your Ranger tab. Just know that you'll have to go through this course with good peer evals, as they can be a reason for you to be dropped from training. This further ensures you know how to be an effective leader if you make it through this course. So, you just learned what everyone who has received the Ranger tab had to go through. Do you have what it takes? We just talked about the Ranger tab, but there's the US Army Rangers too. Want to learn more about them? We got you. On screen are all the videos we've done on the Army Rangers. The links to these will be in the description below. After watching those, if you're thirsty for more knowledge on the Rangers, we have a recommended reading for you. Check out the book Sua Sponte, The Forging of a Modern American Ranger by Dick Couch by using our link below. If you're not much of a reader, you can also get a 30-day free trial with Audible. The link to the book is in the description below. Well, that is the down and dirty of Ranger School. If you learned something from this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. Do you even want to be here? A big shout out to all of our YouTube members and our patrons over at our Patreon. Thank you all so much for taking the extra step in supporting our channel. It is much appreciated. If you'd like to be featured on a General Discharge video, consider joining our membership with the link in the description or the join button to the left of the subscribe button, or go give our Patreon a look and join the team. Here's Nick Nausea.
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.